Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. I wanted to hop on here because I really had an aha moment in the grocery store. And so I'd love to share that with you. I'm Dawn Arseneault, and I help emotional eating women discover how to deal with their emotions without using food for comfort. So, have you ever found yourself in the grocery store and you have a goal that you're not going to buy any more junk food or stuff that's just not energetically positive for your body or your mind or your life, and you're roaming around the aisles and all of a sudden you find yourself reaching for something that is not aligned with you, and you don't even really realize before you know it that this item is in your shopping cart and you're at the checkout, and then you're paying for it and you get home and you're like, what the fuck? For a moment. And then you go about your business, you put all your groceries away, and then you're cooking dinner, whatever you're doing, and all of a sudden you find yourself reaching for that shit you bought. Does anybody else relate to this? And you don't even know why. And I know that we've all heard about, if you're an emotional eater and you've been doing some research on why do I reach for all this shitty food? And people say, oh, when you're feeling like that, just do something else. Just journal, just write it down. Just when you're feeling like you want to grab food that you shouldn't have, just go exercise. But it's really not as simple as that, is it? Because, in the comments, let me know, is it that simple? If you're an emotional eater, is it really that simple to just go for a walk and forget about it? Something has a hold on you, and it's really interesting. So and I know this is more and more apparent in women, we carry a lot of stress in our lives for many reasons, but we find, we're stressed. We don't realize we're stressed maybe. We think we're dealing with our stress well, and we're like, oh, I'm just going to have this little treat. I'll just have one. And what happens is when you have this junk food, when you have this unhealthy, non-nutritious, non-energetic food, is your brain is like, give me more. I don't know if you guys know, but high palatable food, sugar, salty foods are like the same addictive factor as crack cocaine. Not joking. Crack cocaine. So would you be doing crack cocaine, heroin when you're feeling stressed? Maybe not, and you might even gasp at that. Oh my God, I'd never do that. But you have no problem reaching for the ice cream or reaching for the bag of chips or devouring that whole bag of gluten-free crackers that are supposed to be healthy for you. So it's interesting because when we're stressed, our brain releases cortisol and we want comfort. And where do we find comfort? We find comfort in high-fat, sugary foods. So without even realizing it, it's in your mouth. And then you're just like, what the fuck? Well, I already had one. I may as well have another one. Well, I already screwed up my day. I may as well have another one. And the cycle goes on and on and on. And you're like, oh, I'll do better tomorrow. And oh, I'll do better the next day. But for some people, this never ends. This never ends, the emotional eating. And there's something deep down emotionally that is trapped in there, causing you to crave all this shit. And so what I found personally that works for me is doing some work on myself, on emotional eating, and removing those trapped emotions that are causing me to crave that Dairy Queen, that are causing me to eat that whole tray of cookies. And so if you're one of those women or men, men emotionally eat too, as my boyfriend reminded me, but it's very apparent in women, right? If you're one of those people that emotionally eat and you have no fucking clue how to stop, you've tried everything, and you're realizing that this emotional eating is eating you up inside, literally, right down to a cellular level. So the things that we do today, we don't realize the impact they have on our lives 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. It all adds up. And so, my suggestion is to you is you want to dive deep into why are you emotionally eating? What's causing you to reach this way? And if mindful eating is not working for you, if exercising is not working for you, if journaling is not working for you, if Weight Watchers is not working for you, maybe it's time to look at something else so you can permanently release the reasons why you're emotionally eating and get on with your life, get healthier, be happier, because this is all, it's not going to go away. And how much more money and time and energy are you going to spend on this? How shaming yourself, blaming yourself. Oh my God. It never ends, right? And, it's hard because look what's out there on social media, all these people, size 2, and they're not happy with their body. The fake eyelashes, the fake titties, the fake this, the fake that. Oh my God. There's so much fakeness out there. People, women especially, don't like their bodies, don't like the way they look. And we're buying all these products. Don't get me wrong. Don't start hashing on me about, oh my God, you're hashing on me about my, me selling eyelashes or whatever. If that's what fills you with love in the soul, definitely do it. For me, it doesn't resonate, but all these people are spending so much money and time on fake nails, fake lashes, fake titties, fake this, fake that, Botox, all this stuff. We really need to find a way to get inside ourselves and love ourselves for who we are. Who we are. Why do you think you are self-sabotaging yourself by, by emotional eating? Why do you keep self-sabotaging yourself? You really need to get down to the issue here. And it is not on the surface. Excuse me for a second. It's not on the surface, and it can easily be dealt with through journaling how you're feeling, right? How many of you have tried journaling what you're feeling when you want to emotionally eat and you're not feeling love for yourself? Has that worked for you long term? Really? Has it worked? So some things to think about here. So just to remind you all, that's it for today, but I want to remind you I'm giving away 5 free discovery calls. If you'd like to know more about how to remove your emotional eating once and for all, click on the link. Let's chat. Until next time, guys, have an amazing Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.